Hi everybody, John Cena here and welcome to episode 8 of FunkQuest Season 2. And we are halfway through the first round, which is a good time to say that you do not need to have listened to all previous episodes to listen to this one. They are all self-contained. And what I would suggest is that if you pick your favourite Funkster and kind of vote for them as they go along and see how far they go. So with that said, Donnie's pointing at himself. So I want you to tell me, Donnie, who you are away from.
Donnie Boivin, I'm the founder, owner of Success Champions. We're a podcast, top 200 on iTunes or Apple Podcasts now. I have the Facebook group also called Success Champions, a magazine called Success Champions, and then ultimately we have the summit that I can't say the name or it'll get bleeped out, but it's bad a $sign business summit. So all those things, that's me.
Good for you. Alyson, tell me who you are, where you're from.
Yeah, I'm Alyson Lex from Baltimore, Maryland. I am a high conversion copywriter and crazy cat lady.
Crazy cat lady. I don't think cats have ever come up on the show. If you think you are funky enough to be on the show, these folks, I'm guessing, are going to make it look quite easy. And it's actually harder than it looks. Send me a tweet at JohnCNE1 and we'll see if we can get you on the show. In about 12 or 13 minutes time, you will be able to vote for one of these Funksters to go through to the next round. So be sure to have something to mark, like a pencil or a piece of paper, or preferably both, in your possession in the next 12 or 13 minutes. And if you think, oh, hang on a sec, I can better answer than that, join in with hashtag FunkQuest. So, Donnie and Alyson, very simple. You get 1 minute to get the funk out of the question, which may or may not be related to the icon that you see. So we're going to have a bit of a coin toss first. So Alyson, ladies first, do you want to pick orange or pink?
Pink.
It is pink. Do you want to go first or second?
Second.
Second. Bit of an advantage to go second. So Donnie, you're up.
I watched last season.
Good, well done. Good. Donnie, question 1.
Am I giving an answer for question 1?
Now you got to pick an icon.
Oh, give me the apples.
The bowl of apples. How many times a year do you have a declutter?
Twice, spring and winter.
Because?
During the springtime, because we're getting ready for summer. I own a farm and we got a ton of animals that we're all getting ready for. Lots of babies on the ground. In March, we'll have 18 baby goats on the ground. And then in the winter, because the harshness of summer, it's in Texas, you don't get to do a whole lot of things. So you stay indoors most times. So you get geared up for the winter. And, you know, every time you pull all the stuff out of the attic for Christmas, of course, you've got to clean up the whole house and the farm and everything else.
What kind of noise do 18 baby goats make?
Oh, God. It's if you've ever seen the goat videos, it's 100% that. These little things will bounce all over the place. And we didn't plan on this many babies, just for the record. I mean, we had our males literally broke through the fence, took all of our ladies to a date night. Yeah. And so now we've got a ton of babies going. So on TikTok, people love it. You'll see it. I bring all the baby goats onto the
we've got to get a video of 18 baby goats bouncing.
Yeah, it's going to be insane. It's going to be insane.
Alyson, you got the same question, which is, tell us about your detox and how many times a year?
I declutter all year long with a 3-year-old and a mom who loves flea markets and thinks I need everything that she sees that she's interested in. I actually keep a box in my dining room that is the Goodwill box. And anytime I see anything that doesn't have a place or I'm over it, it just goes in the box. And then I schedule a charity pickup and they come and pick it up and it's out of my life.
That's funky. Like that. Very good.
All year.
Yeah. And how often does that happen?
I do a charity pickup probably 6 or 7 times a year.
I thought you were going to say like a speed dial on the phone, you know.
It's a website. I just click it, done.
Oh yeah, it's on again. Yeah, we'll do that.
Does it make that noise?
I have a mechanical keyboard, so yeah, it does.
Did one of them? Yeah. I can see there's going to be a good episode, this. I think it should be a good episode. Remember, folks, sorry, Alyson, I'm taking a bit of your time and reminding people that we're looking for funky or innovative answers like we've just had now. And I really like the answer for the charity box pickup. And I also like the 18 baby goats. So we're looking for some kind of funky insight, thing that you didn't know before, that you do know now by spending 10 minutes listening to us 3 talking about random stuff. Right, Alyson to go first. Question 2.
I am going to go with the old school Polaroid.
The camera. This one.
The camera. Mm-hmm.
What do you bring with you everywhere you go? Or take?
Well, the boring answer would be my cell phone.
Boring, agreed.
Right? I mean, it's totally boring.
Yeah.
I have a 3-year-old, so I'm always bringing a backpack full of snacks and juices and hand sanitizer and wipes and extra clothes and socks and an extra shirt for me, which is like the most imperative thing because I cannot tell you the number of times I've been messed on in my 3 years of being a mom.
So what does happen though, when you finally get rid of all that junk and your kids grow up, you kind of go out and you think, I forgot something. I'm gonna like I've got any underpants on or anything like that. It's that feeling.
Honestly, I have embraced what I call the purse-free life. I carry my keys in my phone, and so every once in a while I have to take a purse for whatever reason, and I forget it places because it's just not anything that I am used to carrying.
Good answer. Purse-free lifestyle, like that.
Purse-free life.
Yeah. The Polaroid camera, Donnie.
Yeah, so for me it's a pocket knife, and I don't use it as a knife, but you run a farm, you always need a tool, man. Let me tell you, whether you're cutting hay bales, you're screwing screws in, you're cutting weeds, trees. I mean, it's insane, and everywhere we go, except of course getting on the airplanes, I have been known to literally ship my knife to wherever I was going just so I had it on me.
Really?
So yeah, I just feel naked without it. It's something.
You do that? You just put it in a box and send it kind of.
Yeah. Or if I haven't done that, I've literally gone and bought one wherever I was.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things. It's a tool. It's not even for self-protection or anything, but I can tell you, you're anywhere you're at a speech or something, and somebody's like, hey, anybody got a knife? And I'm usually that guy.
You get that? No. So that's the thing. See, if you look at you're on a farm, right? So you've got a knife, which is good, and but anything could be a key could be an offensive weapon. If you kind of had a big
very true,
waving it about, that'd attract the attention of the police pretty quick. Sure.
Yeah. Well, I have had a couple of confiscated at the airport because I forgot they were on me. So, and I'm just like, keep them. I'll go buy another one.
Good. Question 3, Donnie.
Let's take the Great Wall.
The Wall of China. What would you take to a desert island?
To a desert island or a desert island? To a desert island, for me, it's a bottle of rum. Hell with it. Yep. If I'm going to be there, if it's a deserted island, there's not a whole lot of things going on, I'm going to chug down rum. I'm going to be totally Johnny Depp, Pirates of the Caribbean style. And you'll see me a grown man. I caught myself.
Yeah, you did.
A grown man cry when the rum's gone.
So when you get rescued, there'll be kind of like a sunburnt man.
Yes, a sunburnt man, big barley beard, long wavy hair. So, I mean, I'll be attractive at that point.
Yeah, of course.
Because why did long hair come back? That's a thing now. Everybody's going back to mullets.
Yeah.
I totally don't get it.
You have long hair after I don't know how long would the bottle of rum take you to drink.
Well, hopefully I take enough.
Yeah.
If we're going to go pirate style, can I take at least a 55-gallon drum?
Yeah. Yeah, good answer. I don't know how to get there, mine, but Alyson, you get the Great Wall of China. What would you take to your island?
I'm taking Donnie's pocket knife.
Good answer. Very good answer. The one that I confiscated at the airport.
As long as as long as I'm not going to just a deserted island through an airport, I think I'm good. But I have watched enough of those Naked and Afraid, Homestead Rescue, Survivor Man shows that, and I'm probably overestimating my skill here, but I could fashion a reasonably decent little hut shelter,
Oh, I want to take that challenge, so I want to see it.
We need to have an outside broadcast from the desert island to see how long we'd all survive.
Well, we'd have Donnie over there on the beach passed out, and I'm over there frying up fish in my pan made of palm fronds.
Yeah.
I'm taking both those bets. Now I want to see the hut, and then I want to see you fish with a knife and catch a fish.
Good. Right. Question 4, and is it Alyson to go first? I think yes.
Yeah.
Right.
I got to go with the mohawk. We've been talking about hair.
The punk rock girl.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a girl.
What will always be in fashion no matter how much time passes.
I'm so tempted to go like philosophical and say something like kindness. You know, I think being a good person is always going to be something that people strive for. But if I'm talking about like fashion, like clothing, I think jeans. Jeans are always going to be a staple of wardrobe because they're easy. They go with everything. You can dress them up, dress them down. You can work in them. You can play in them. Just
if long hair's coming back, and yes, kindness has cropped up before. You're right. If long hair's coming back, are flared jeans coming back?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've noticed that in the women's department, the bootcut jeans are starting to get a little more booty.
Yeah.
You know, they're starting to go, and I think
Can she say booty? Is that allowed?
That's allowed. Yeah.
it's a descriptor, not a noun.
Yeah. Head Funksters prerogative. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah.
I'm just getting the parameters down.
Yeah. But so you're right. So flared jeans coming back.
Flared jeans are totally coming back. I think we'll see them in the next 5 to 6 years.
Good. We'll get some. Donnie, you got the same question, which was the punk rock girl.
Oh yeah, it's cowboy boots. You know,
Cowboy boots.
100% cowboy boots, because you can wear them anywhere. They're best for flying on planes. You can take them on and off. You can just kick them off, go through the dang system. It gives me a chance to say booty, so I can get away with that one.
No, you two are in the naughty corner. I'll tell you what.
You sat in the back. You sat in the bad kids row in class, didn't you?
Oh, dude. Well, that's only when I was in class. So, but it's cowboy boots. Especially here in Texas, I mean, they're a staple as far as you wear a suit, you're in cowboy boots. I mean, it's not the whole dress look, you know. So it's a cool thing when you go anywhere, especially outside of Texas, the U.S., wherever, and you show up in a pair of cowboy boots. It's always a distinguishing, look thing.
Cool. Is it really like the TV show Dallas? Do you ever walk about like that?
No, not there. That's just TV. I don't even own a cowboy hat, and I have a farm.
Yeah.
You know, I ball caps all the time, but
All right,
those are.
That's the thing. I think that's the first time they've cropped up on the show. Cowboy boots.
Dang, I'm winning. See, vote for me, guys.
Hey, I said booty first.
You did say booty first. That's going to be the title of this episode.
The title of this episode is the booty episode. Question 5. Donnie, to go first.
Oh, give me the moped. I love that. The little yellow motorcycle, whatever y'all call them over there. The little yellow tiny. Yep, that one.
Scooter thing, yeah. What's the oldest thing you own?
Ooh, the oldest. My grandfather did some time in Germany, and we've got a collection of these German steins. I really don't know how old they are, but they're from the early 1800s is my best guess. Whenever and these steins some of them are over 2 feet tall.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know the names of them, Brandon. They sit on top of my liquor cabinet as a really cool display piece, but there's like 9 or 10 of these, and they're one-off like originals that he got while he was on tour over there, and and I've never anywhere else seen steins this big. They're massive. They got the cool flip tops on them and everything else. I've always wanted to take my rum and drink out of them.
Yeah,
but
can you fill up the rum? How much would you have to put in?
that would be a lot of rum. You're talking a couple feet tall in that one, and that's couple of handles of Captain Morgan, so
You don't care what cat trousers you've got on at that point.
Right, yeah, absolutely. I'll wear the booty pants and we'll be fine.
Can you take a photograph and send them? We'll put them in the show notes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good stuff.
We'd love to do that.
That's it. And so Alyson gets the yellow scooter, which is what's the oldest thing that you own?
Absolutely. So my husband's...
Wait, your husband's the oldest thing you own?
Yeah, my husband's great-grandma, I don't know, we have a Bible that made its way over from Austria when my husband's ancestors came over, and it's from the mid-ish 1800s, and it's in German, so, it's not like I'm reading it. It's hidden away in a drawer to keep it safe from the kid and the 8 cats, but that is the oldest thing, I think, in my house.
The thing about stuff like that is, what's the equivalent of that from now? Okay, well, I've got a YouTube video. Yeah, well, okay, that's not
right.
In 150 years to 170 years time.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, there are still people who keep written journals. I'm big on writing things down. I'm a pen and paper kind of girl. So I do think that people will still have written media that we can hold on to. But, you know, we as a society now create more content in an hour than was created in years, you know, 100 years, a century ago. So it's, I think that kind of stuff is going to have less value, but I think our written stuff, because it's going to be so scarce and so easily destroyed, will continue to have that value. And I think that's why we value it so much now.
Good answer. Funky answer. See, good answer. Good stuff. Right. So who won? Well, I don't know. See, we're looking for funky answers. We're looking for insights. You didn't win because the vote hasn't opened yet. Stop interrupting. So who won? I don't know. Who's the funkiest person out of these two? Well, if you think Alyson was the needs to go through to the next round, send an email to Alyson@FunkyThinkers.com. Note the spelling. And if you think that Donnie needs to go through to the next round, send an email to Donnie@FunkyThinkers.com. And email safe. You won't get any stupid list, anything like that. You just get one acknowledgement. And that's it. Alyson, how can we find out more about you and buy all your stuff?
You can just find my home on the web, which is AlysonLex.com. And because my mother decided to be difficult X number of years ago, it's ALYSON LEX.com.
Good stuff. And Donnie, how can we find out more about you?
DonnieBoivin.com, DONNIE, B as in boy, OI, V as in Victor, IN.com, and Success Champions, wherever you listen to podcasts.
Fantastic. Donnie and Alyson, thank you so much for being on the show, and we'll speak soon. Thank you, and take care. Hi, thanks so much for making it to the end of this episode. If you've enjoyed it, please share it with your friends. I have a few people you might want to share it with. Your partner, your parents, your grandma and granddad, your neighbours, your hairdresser, your tea lady, your gym instructor, your swimming coach, postman, the bin man, your cat, your dog, Father Christmas, Mr. Trump, Mr. Putin, Cristiano Ronaldo.